If you're using just timesheets to calculate fees for the time that your employees spend on chargeable projects, then you'll need to set up fee tables in your database. As administrator, you have access to the Data Maintenance tab, and from there to the Fee Tables tab. Click on Create, and the first thing you'll see is that you have a choice of 4 different tables. You can set up default fee rates by employee grade. You can set up special fee rates for particular grades and particular clients, or for particular grades and particular projects, or for particular grades and particular tasks. And the way the system works when it is looking for a fee rate for a particular timesheet cell that an employee has entered into a timesheet is that it will look first for the combination of grade and task, then for the combination of grade and project, then grade and client, and finally by grade. So in fact, you don't need to set up anything more than fee rates by employee grade. And even if you only have particular fee rates for particular projects or clients or tasks, it's still sensible to set up default rates by grade, because that means that you can make comparisons, and there's a report in the system that will do this, between your notional default rate and the actual rates that you've negotiated for particular clients, projects and tasks. If you look at the KPI report in Just Timesheets, you'll see what I mean, and in another video tutorial I'll explain that. So here we are setting up some default rates. Now, in a previous video tutorial I set up 3 different grades, and these are hourly rates. So I'll put, for example, 100 GBP per hour. Now at the moment, in this stage of configuration of the system, we only have one currency, and that's GBP. For your default rates, it makes sense always to use your base currency, the base currency of your company that we established on the company record. But for other particular rates for particular clients, projects and tasks, you can use other currencies once you've set them up. So we've set up a default rate of 100 for junior. We'll do 125 GBP for intermediate, and for the senior we'll enter a rate of, say, 175 GBP per hour. I've set up 3 default fee rates on this table, hourly rates grade. If I cancel, you'll now see that these rates are shown in the grid here. We could, as I said, also set up a specific rate for a particular client. Now, I don't think we've set up clients in the system yet, so we won't get very far with this, but I could set up an intermediate rate and then choose a particular client. At the moment we only have the internal client, which owns, as it were, the internal projects such as administration, training, sickness and so on. So that would be an inappropriate client in this case. But later on you'll have other clients in the system and you'll be able to apply particular rates, potentially in currencies other than your base currency. And as I explained, it would be possible to set up rates by task, project and client, and the system will first look for the specific rate for the task, then for the specific rate for the project, then specific rate for the client. And if it finds none of those, it will fall back upon the default rate, which is held simply against employee grade in the base currency of your company. So that's how you set up fee tables.